Okay, Coach, it's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Houston Texans and the New York Jets. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Go on. Sit.
They'll run with a former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Wilkins. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
8 reads.
Quit talking about
Blue draw Corkers.
Alert flare.
Cut up.
On play action, it's Manning. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around with the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Let's go, baby.
And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 26. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Not today.
Now Hyde. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease so they can run through. Didn't happen on that one.
And the catch made by Hopkins. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Hey, 54.
From the red zone now, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Darren Fells there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Come on, let's go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. J.J. Watt. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
Ready,
So
ready.
that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Throwing is Manning.
Check 26, check 26.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down.
60 Pittsburgh.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DJ Reader in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 33. A great return there. Bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Watson. They're going to set up the screen here. This is Grant. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play, and facing a second and long. Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Hey, what's that? Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got him. Mike's 54.
Third and long. It's Watson. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Ready? 18 Gator. Ready.
On first down, Wilkins. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5. Up to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Brandon, all things considered,
50, plant.
they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Recon, 132 fighter. 5.
On second down, it's Wilkins. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 30 base.
See me in your
Smoke.
You gonna see me in your nightmares. Check 99. Check 99. Mike 41.
Lee Griffin.
Now a play fake. Manning, he's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. A big pickup of 38.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender,
On the
right?
ready.
You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaky towards him. Have no arm on it. He's got to find a way to get his hands.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. J.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
60 or.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike check 33.
Now Manning. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there,
Down.
not there. After about the
60
third
outlaw.
one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Get it.
Throwing is Manning on third down. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Ready? 10-2 stop.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
All day, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. 10 Lobos.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. 3 buzz.
Now.
To throw is Manning. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get the ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Third down and goal now. This Houston defense not backing down. They look for one more stop. Herndon hauls it in for the Jet touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
All day, dog.
53 is the mic.
Watson.
Check back.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrett Davis in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Showing it. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Hey, 55.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Throwing on 3rd and long. Watson eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll run on 1st down. Wilkins taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jordan Wilkins, 31 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Watson now 5 out of 10, 50%. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's got Fuller. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now it's Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 yards. The Texans pick up the first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
To throw is Watson. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Marr on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. Back to throw, Watson. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback was struggling a little bit.
Now Watson, he's letting this one go. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 43 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They look good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Topper, ready?
On second down now, it's Wilkins, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with just over a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. To throw, it's Manning. That's taken in by Hanson, complete. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Ready! 8, read.
Oh, here we go.
Bravo.
Mike check 30.
Big rip.
On play action. Now Manning. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to
Ready?
regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
It's just me and you. Mike check 33. 33.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. Check. Check hot route. Hot.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Manning again here on 2nd and 10. Open man is Hansen. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line.
On the double.
5, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
On first down, Manning under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Get it.
They run with Wilkins. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. This from 44 yards out, left hash. The kick by Maher is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch the run. Good sock, baby. That's a baby sock.
Mike 57.
Watch the out.
Second and 6. He's letting this one go for Fuller. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I saw it with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, you got time to go.
Looking to throw. Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
57's the Mike. Crunch time, defense.
This is Grant. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Silver.
You.
24.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Line him up.
On 2nd and 7, Watson steps away to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Watch the run.
They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And Hyde will not get there as they force him to the ground shy of the marker. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
It's our time. Check.
They'll try and run for it. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Good one, boys. Let's go.
So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal.
Mike's by 4. Watch the run. They're running it.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Come on,
Jordan Willis able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Watch 54. In your face.
Go.
Check Mike 54.
2nd and 9 now. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ballgame. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half.
We got this.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Let's go.
14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance
goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
Army, Army. Army, Army.
On second down, it's Wilkins. Room here to run. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
What we got?
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
55 is Mike, guys, 55. Double dog. That's the way. Mike 5-5.
Working from the gun, Manning. That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Jets have once again taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be...
He's got a man, complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, high 7.
Throwing again. Manning. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the... feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe.
Hey, wahoo!
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
I'm here all day. Check 4.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got a noon one. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Manning now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
I'm going
Again, they'll throw with Manning. Escaping the pressure right. Herndon's got it complete. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Check 49, check 49.
Now.
From midfield, here's Manning. Flushed out right, and that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here
70,
now is second and 10.
Hard.
Now again, right side, Wilkins. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. The Jets on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Out. Check 37, check 37.
Hey, Echo. Let go.
Shotgun now for Manning. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. Anunwa, the intended target.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Watson. They're going to set up the screen here. This is Grant. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Watch the pass. 54.
Out of the gun, Watson. Forced out to his left.
I got you.
And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. They'll run it here with Wilkins. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Let's go.
17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Let's see what you got.
Hey, seam 6. 5.
Manning now on 1st down. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try to stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Mike
check 33.
Greystone, travel.
My world. We want it. Come to my world.
On play action, it's Manning. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Whitney merciless in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down.
Look, squeeze.
Just like that.
Check. Hey, Alpha, pilot, 64, weak. Let's go.
Manning indeed going for it on 4th. He's going to let it fly. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. J.J. Watt in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. To throw is Manning. Herndon hauls it in for the Jet touchdown. Chris Herndon, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go!
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Here's Grant. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike.
I want that. Give me that ball.
Alert.
Give me that ball.
Watson now to throw. He's got Fuller. And he's got this down to the 35.
Get ready.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They will run with Grant. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
Hey, get in the weight room.
Hey, alert!
Mike's 57.
High 7. Watch the screen.
57, Mike, 57. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
He'll look to throw. This is caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Hey, let's get this.
Go. 53.
Now Watson being chased out left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jordan Willis in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Kaimi Fairbairn now to attempt the Texan field goal. And his kick is good. And this game is tied. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a win.
On first down, it's Wilkins. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. DJ Reader there on the tackle. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. Now Manning. Got an open man. It's a new one. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Check nine.
Sit up. Hit it.
This is Wilkins. Barkevius Mingo in that time on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on second and 6. Manning nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance.
Indy.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Recon, 132 fighter. Ready.
Throwing is Manning on third down. Looking deep downfield. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Mark, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Going deep for Hopkins. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on to the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing.
And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.